Hello everyone, I'm Val from Mike and Val's Life, and today I want to share with you on how to make a button necklace. Now, this was all started when I went to Goodwill the other day and I found this bag of buttons. Now, it's marked $1.99, but I actually only gave $1 because it was the color of the week. And when I came home, I got a tray, I emptied all this out, and it had so many beautiful buttons in it. And I told Mike, I said, gosh, these buttons look like jewelry. And that's when I said, well, if it looks like jewelry, I think I'm going to try to make something out of it. So I am going to at least attempt to make a button necklace. Now, I'm going to move the camera down, and the first thing I'm going to do, I have this tray with me, and I do have a few to the side that are really pretty, but the ones that I'm going to show you what all is in the bag. But I have the ones that I'm actually going to use. I have them in a different spot, and you'll see them in a few minutes. So, about to move the camera down. Here are all of the buttons. And, well, I say it's not just buttons. She has just a little bit of everything. Here is a belt buckle that is, but it looks like mother of pearl. It's real pretty. And I'm going to try to think of something to do with that as well. She had thimbles, just all kinds of stuff in here. Just a little piece of, oh, I guess that's hung on there. A little piece of gold chain, thread, these little beads, just all kinds of stuff. But what I was looking for and set aside were buttons like this. And they have this, the little thing on the back, and some of them will fit and some won't. I found some of it. She had a lot of, some of the buttons that has like a little whale in there, and you could put those on top, and that's how I'm going to be using the ones that I've picked out. Even at that, I still had to cut the backs off that little hoop right there. I had to cut that off. So now I am going to put this to the side. I just wanted to show you the different things she had in there. She had some that are hand painted. I mean, just got all kinds of stuff. So I will move this and show you how I'm going to start making the necklace. Well, the first thing that I did was pick out the actual buttons I wanted to use. So I went with the gold and black color scheme, pretty much. Now, like I said, all of these, most of them do had the little backs on it, but I found the ones with the whale where I could put those inside like that. But I still had to clip them, because it would be too large for that. So I had to clip them. And I did all of these. Every one of these are actually 2 buttons. I used 2 buttons because if I didn't use 2 buttons, you really, oh, this one I didn't even have to clip. That's good. Didn't have to clip this one at all, because I found a button that had a big enough whale where I didn't have to do that. But even then, once you clipped them, it's still really, I don't know, it made them too low. I wanted some height to them to give them a little bit, I don't know really what the way I should word that, but I don't know, I just thought it would be better. So let me get these. So the first thing that I'm going to do now, well, the first thing that I actually did though, Mike got me this felt that has the glue backing. Now, I'm going to use that glue backing, but not the way you're thinking. The first thing I did is I lined these up the way I wanted them to go. Then I took off all of these because I wanted to show you how I was going to do those. And what I did, let me get all of this off, is just got them the way I want them and put it on this. But I used from the back. And I used this is a scrapbooking tool. I don't know what it's called, but you can use it, and I don't know if you'll be able to see that on camera, but then you can see where you need to cut. So what I did is I outlined it, and then I cut it out, but then I needed a second one. I need them to go where they'll fit back to back. So what I did for the one on the, I put it to the front like this, and then just cut it out. So that is how I came up with this already cut. I know you can just go ahead and glue them, or however you want to do it. If you want to sew them, glue them, whatever, you can, and then cut them out. But I was trying to do that. I'm trying to take it a little bit of simpler way. I don't know. But that's the way I did mine. Now to start with, I'm using E6000 to glue this on top, the buttons on top of buttons. And that right now is what I'm going to go ahead and do, because it's going to take a while for the E6000 to dry. So I'm going to do that first while I try to figure out how long of chain and everything that I'm going to need. So I'm going to do that. Also, I do know if you use hot glue, I know that's a lot faster. I just don't know though if it would work as well, as far as making sure it will stay on real good. So this is just the way I chose to do it. I really don't know which would be the best. It's just whatever way you would like to do yours. Now this is just a regular button, so I'm just using this more as a spacer. It's not going to be seen at all. Okay, now I have all the buttons glued the way I want them. So now what I'm going to do is push this to the side and show you the kind of chains and everything that I have to make the necklace. Well, I had to go to Hobby Lobby so I could get the chain and everything to make this necklace. So let me show you what all I purchased there. I got, this is 6 yards. It's called by the brand Metal Gallery. And it was $13.99. And it's just chain you cut off to the size that you want. So I got that. And these 3 items were at half off. So I got the little hook. And then I got these, and these may be too big. I don't know what I was thinking last night. And then because this brand was half off, I decided, who knows, maybe I want to make a brooch or something. And so these were $2. So who knows what I'm going to be making next. And like I said, this may be too big. I don't know how this is going to work out. So just learn from my mistakes. Let's get into this. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to go ahead and try to figure this, what length and everything that I want. Once I figure that out, then I'll come back with putting it together. I went ahead and put one on without turning on the camera because I just forgot. But I'm going to have to put this other one on, and I'll show you how I did this. And it's going to work out good. I was afraid these were going to be a little bit too big for these, but it's not. So that works out good. But all I did, get this straight here. Now I'm still going to cut this chain. I just haven't yet till I put this on. But all I did was get a pair of needle nose pliers. And they have, and a lot of you may already have some jewelry tools. I don't have any. This was just all because of a bag of buttons I found at Goodwill for $1. It's the only reason I'm even making this, but I really, really like it, or liking it so far. But I just I got a plain old needle nose pliers, and I have 2 sizes of my needle nose pliers. So this one I just hold in my left hand. Then I get the second one and just bend this just a little. And that way you can go ahead and add. Oh, I've got to do it just a little more. Let me do it just a little bit more. See how you can just add that to it? Whoops, I just took it out again. Add that. And I'll show you, this will fit in there as well. That's how I did this one. I'm just going to take this out because I've already got one. But I just wanted to show you since I forgot to turn the camera back on. And then you just get it and close it up. Now, like I said, I'm still going to have to cut this. But I'm just showing you how. Then you have where you'll be able to take the necklace on and off. Now all I'm going to do is find the middle and just clip one of these, because I don't want them to stay together here. I can even take these, go ahead and take these apart. Now this is the one that I had this on. So I want to sew, I'm going to sew this back here. I have a backing to this. And so that will be covered up. So that's the next thing that I'm going to do. I just went ahead and sewed on the chains. So now all I have to do is now get the buttons, and I'll get the old E6000. And I'm going to glue them onto the felt. Now this is the way it's looking so far. In 24 hours I will be back, put the backing on it, and show you how I want to wear my necklace. Now I just want to show you how my necklace looks. It is so pretty. Let me give you a little closer look. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. And it is super, super easy to make. Now I just want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and letting me share this with you. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. Bye-bye, and may God bless.